For centuries, remnants left behind by long-lost civilizations have quietly whispered through the corridors of time. Today, with the emergence of advanced technologies and artificial intelligence, these ancient echoes are being illuminated like never before. AI can now decipher cryptic meanings in decaying manuscripts, restore nearly erased carvings, and breathe life back into scripts that had long faded into obscurity. Yet this revival of ancient knowledge raises a deeper question. Are we simply reclaiming forgotten wisdom, or are we awakening forces and memories that were intentionally left undisturbed? Take, for instance, the creature once thought to exist only in legend, the so-called Siberian unicorn. Despite sounding like folklore, Elasmotherium sibiricum was a very real Ice Age species of rhinoceros, distinguished by a large singular horn on its forehead. This majestic animal once roamed the expansive grasslands of Eurasia. Scientists had originally believed it vanished over 100,000 years ago, long before humans walked the earth. But the discovery of a surprisingly recent skull in Kazakhstan, carbon dated to roughly 29,000 years ago, tells a different story. Humans and this awe-inspiring beast once coexisted. Towering and formidable, with its iconic horn, the Siberian unicorn may have inspired the earliest tales of unicorns in ancient mythology. Analysis of its remains suggests a diet of grasses, and refined radiocarbon dating has helped narrow down the timing of its extinction. This extraordinary creature reminds us that the roots of many mythical beings are often grounded in real, biological history. In the sun-scorched sands of Egypt, the pyramids of Giza still rise with breathtaking majesty, captivating hearts and minds millennia after their construction. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, which once held the title of the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years, stands as a testament to ancient engineering brilliance. Composed of massive limestone blocks laid with astonishing precision, these pyramids continue to provoke debate about how such feats were achieved without modern tools. Inside, explorers have discovered the so-called kings and queens' chambers, along with intricate corridors, some still sealed or unmapped. Thanks to modern tools like density-sensitive scanners and thermal imaging, hidden cavities within the stone layers are now being detected. Whether or not they hold treasures, these voids highlight the architectural genius of ancient Egypt, a civilization capable of mobilizing immense manpower, resources, and expertise to accomplish wonders on an epic scale. Among the treasures unearthed from the tomb of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun lies a particularly mysterious artifact, a dagger crafted not from earthly iron, but from a meteorite. During the 14th century BCE, iron was extraordinarily rare in Egypt, making this blade all the more remarkable. Scientific analysis confirmed its extraterrestrial origin due to its high nickel content, characteristic of iron meteorites. Beyond its otherworldly material, the dagger is artistically stunning, featuring a gold handle and a finely crafted blade. In ancient Egypt, iron from the sky was considered divine. A weapon forged from celestial metal would have symbolized a sacred link between the pharaoh and the heavens. Though studied only with non-invasive techniques like X-ray fluorescence, the dagger embodies an era when cosmic events and materials were woven deeply into spiritual and royal identity. It is both a tool and a symbol, a bridge between Earth and the cosmos. Equally captivating is the Oxus treasure, unearthed in the 19th century near the Oxus River. This dazzling collection, mostly attributed to the Achaemenid Persian Empire, contains around 180 artifacts of gold and silver, including intricately designed bracelets, plaques, coins, and miniature chariots. The trove is a brilliant amalgamation of Persian, Hellenistic, and local artistic styles. Its sacred symbols, images of rulers, and masterfully wrought craftsmanship reveal a culture rich in spiritual expression and imperial grandeur. Interwoven with spiritual traditions and ancient trade routes, this collection's exact discovery site remains unknown. However, scientific tools such as portable X-ray fluorescence have confirmed both its age and diverse origins. This remarkable assemblage offers a vivid glimpse into the civilizations of ancient Central Asia, showcasing their cultural richness and economic influence in early intercontinental exchanges. One of the most enduring linguistic mysteries lies in the script of the Indus Valley Civilization, flourishing over 4,000 years ago in regions that now include parts of Pakistan and northwestern India. The Indus people built highly organized cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These urban centers featured grid-like street layouts, sophisticated drainage systems, and bustling marketplaces. Despite their impressive infrastructure, their written language remains undeciphered. Thousands of seals, pottery shards, and tablets bear brief inscriptions, usually just a few symbols, whose meanings remain speculative. Scholars have long debated whether the script represents a true written language, an accounting method, or something entirely different. Without a bilingual reference, traditional efforts to decode it have stalled. Recently, however, machine learning and algorithmic analysis have revealed structural patterns that hint at a defined syntax. While full translation remains out of reach, these technological insights suggest the script served vital roles in commerce, religion, or governance. In 1947, a young Bedouin shepherd unintentionally unearthed the first of the Dead Sea Scrolls, texts that open a rare window into the spiritual and cultural world of antiquity. Dating from the 3rd century BCE to the 1st century CE, these manuscripts include sacred writings, apocryphal literature, and communal laws. Preserved in clay jars and protected by the desert's dry conditions, the scrolls provide valuable context on the religious diversity and ideological struggles of the Second Temple period. Among the most significant discoveries are the War Scroll, which envisions a cosmic battle, and the remarkably preserved Great Isaiah Scroll. Thanks to modern tools like multispectral imaging, even faint and fragmented texts are being recovered, offering scholars unprecedented access to the theological ferment that helped shape early Judaism and Christianity. In the arid plains of southern Peru, the Nazca lines stretch across the landscape, immense geoglyphs carved into the desert floor. On foot, they appear as shallow furrows, but from above, they reveal intricate depictions of animals, plants, and geometric forms. Created between 500 BCE and 500 CE, these designs still baffle and fascinate researchers. Their sheer size and number, hundreds sprawled across vast areas, are astonishing. Iconic figures like the hummingbird, spider, and monkey stand out among the collection. While their purpose remains debated, many scholars believe they played a role in religious or ceremonial practices, possibly intended to summon rain or honor deities in this drought-prone region. Once mapped primarily via aerial photography, the Nazca lines are now being explored with drones and high-resolution sensors, revealing even more figures and barely visible pathways. Artifacts found near the line support the idea that these were sacred spaces, expressions of society deeply connected to both the earth and the heavens. In 1939, a quiet corner of Suffolk, England, became the site of a monumental archaeological discovery, the Sutton Hoo Ship Burial. Beneath an earthen mound, researchers uncovered the impression of a massive ship, likely the tomb of a powerful Anglo-Saxon ruler, possibly King Raedwald. Though the wooden vessel had long since decayed, its shape remained intact, surrounded by a trove of burial goods. These included finely crafted weapons, ornate jewelry, and luxury items from distant lands. Among the most iconic finds was the Sutton Hoo helmet, a richly decorated warrior's mask that has become a symbol of early medieval craftsmanship and power. Blending beliefs and burial practices, ongoing research into ancient burial sites continues to uncover layers of meaning within societies that seamlessly intertwine ancestral pagan traditions with the emerging influence of Christianity. Rather than signaling a primitive past, these findings highlight a period marked by vibrant trade, skilled craftsmanship, and increasing cultural sophistication. Frozen in time, the Incan child mummies. High in the remote Andes along the Peru-Argentina border, archaeologists have discovered the remarkably preserved mummies of Incan children, sacrificed centuries ago in sacred capacocha ceremonies. Among them, the famed Ice Maiden remains astonishingly intact. Even her internal organs survived the test of time. Chosen for their purity, these children undertook long pilgrimages before being ritually sacrificed atop forbidding peaks. Surrounding them were precious items, figurines, textiles, and ceremonial offerings, underscoring the deep spiritual significance of the ritual. Though unsettling by modern standards, these sacrifices were sacred in the Incan worldview. Today, cutting-edge tools like 3D imaging allow scientists to study these remains without damage. Analyses of digestive contents have revealed details of the elite Incan diet, while elaborate garments and headdresses hint at the children's elevated ceremonial roles. These glacial tombs offer a haunting yet profound glimpse into a culture where the boundaries between life, death, and divinity were inseparable. Voices of Pompeii, graffiti from a lost city. While Pompeii is often remembered for its dramatic end beneath volcanic ash, its walls still whisper with the everyday lives of its people. Graffiti scrawled across the ruins, ranging from love notes and witty complaints to political slogans and event advertisements, provide an unfiltered look into Roman daily life. Thanks to advanced imaging technology, many of these faded inscriptions are now being rediscovered. Whether praising a local hero or grumbling about a neighbor, the graffiti reveal that even in antiquity, people long to be heard and remembered. Dvarka, myth meets archaeology. Long considered a mythic city from Hindu epics, Dvarka, believed to be the divine kingdom of Lord Krishna, may have a real-world counterpart. Off the coast of Gujarat, marine archaeologists have uncovered underwater ruins, including walls, foundations, and anchoring stones, suggesting a once thriving coastal settlement. Ceramic fragments and structural remnants, dated through scientific methods, point to a civilization active during the time frames described in ancient texts. While a direct connection to the legendary Dvarka remains unconfirmed, the discoveries reveal that some myths may be rooted in genuine historical events, blurring the line between legend and legacy. The Herculaneum Scrolls, reviving lost knowledge. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 CE, it also buried the lesser-known city of Herculaneum, home to one of the ancient world's rarest treasures. The carbonized scrolls of the Villa of the Papyri. Though scorched by heat, these papyri were preserved in delicate, charred form. For centuries, scholars longed to read them, but attempts to physically unroll the fragile scrolls often led to destruction. Now, with the advent of advanced, non-invasive scanning technology and digital reconstruction, researchers can virtually unroll and decipher these texts. Early readings suggest themes of ethics, materialism, and pleasure, possibly linked to Epicurean philosopher Philodemus. Each decoded passage offers a glimpse into the intellectual fabric of Roman life and proves that even the most fragile legacies can endure through time. Viking longships, icons of ingenuity. Few symbols of the Viking era capture the imagination like the longship. Engineered with overlapping planks and shallow drafts, these sleek vessels were masterpieces of both function and design. Their agility on rivers and seas alike enabled exploration, trade, and conquest, cementing the Vikings' legacy as formidable navigators and seafarers.